So, hey guys, Chausa here, and today I'd like to talk a bit while farming the blitz. And I like to talk about Oden because the last few days there has been a lot of talk both on Reddit and Discord and other places about Oden being a bit of a disappointment. And I just thought I'd talk about three of the topics, and one of those is that Oden is only good as a sub. And obviously you think about the Roger Oden combo with Oden as sub, and it's obviously very good. And I like to compare here with, say, Rebecca, because yeah, let's just say that Oden is only good as a sub, ignore the cap, let's say the cap is useless. That is still very good. Oden does what nobody else can do. He can give you Wano slots as a sub, and Wano slots are broken, and has also very good sailor abilities. So even if he was only good as a sub, a lot of units in the game would like to be on that Rebecca level of sub of usefulness. Like, eventually he won't be as good as captain, but as long as he's the only one that can give access to one orbs as sub, he will always have a certain level of viability to him in different content. Like the same way we use rainbow slots from time to time to not make them be changeable. Why not just use Wano slots from now on with Oden on red on teams? It's not too hard to set up if you know your way around team building. So yeah, that's the first point I wanted to address. And then we have Oden as captain, and there's a lot of talk about there. And one of the points is that Oden's captain ability is meh. And just to repeat what his captain ability is, it's that if you have, he's a rainbow 4.25 times attack captain, and if a strength unit has one slots, he's a 4.75 times captain. He also gives 1.5 times HP, and that's very high. And he makes TND turn into Wano and make, yeah, that's what he does. He doesn't increase the rate or anything, just TND becomes Wano when he's captain. And yeah, like multiplier wise, that does Sun Week, doesn't it? 4.25 times. Up to a max of 4.75 times, like V2 Snake Man is 5 times attack, for example. And it doesn't make it easier to get Wano slots, so is it really a good cap? And I like to once again talk a bit about Wano slots, because I think most people who say this have no idea really how good Wano slots is, but it's legitimately one of the most broken features in the game. Like, Wano slots, they are 2.5 times attack to anyone. You don't have to worry about it being beneficial or not. Wano slots are always 2.5 times. They cannot be removed. Like, I've seen a few people wonder about Odin special because it turns strength into Wano, but only for 2 turns. So with Roger making it 3 turns for his buff, why don't Wano slots go away after 2 turns? They were strength in the beginning, right? But yeah, that's the thing, when you have a Wano slot, they don't go away. They stay there no matter what. The only way a Wano slot disappears is if you attack with that slot and it isn't locked. So yeah, as you've seen in teams I made with Oden, for example, I can keep a Wano slot between stages by not attacking, and thanks to the increased damage output on other units with Wano slots, that's pretty easy to play around. There are a lot of possibilities like that. So yeah, his captain ability is definitely not bad, and you have to think about the pure multiplier with one orbs. His 4.75 times attack at max is closer to 6 times for strength units, so yeah, that's insane. And that leads me into the final topic I want to talk about, and that is that there is no reason to use Oden as captain. And I really couldn't disagree more, and I think the videos I made with Oden so far really showcases his potential. And I'll agree that in a vacuum, if you just look at the captain ability and the potential issue of getting one slots, it's not easy at all. Like if you look at him in a vacuum, just the captain ability, nothing else, then yes, I'll agree. It's hard to make it work, but we don't live in a vacuum, we live in reality here. And in reality, we have a unit, or a few units. The main two units are Sober Mask and Bullet. And a team where Oden combines with Sober Mask, and Bullet in particular is just so stupid because Soba can give you one slots for your whole team very frequently. And then you have Bullet, who gets a super high attack thanks to Oden's one slots. He goes up to like 6 times attack thanks to it. And he can frequently have one slots that can't be manipulated. You keep, then you do a lot of damage, and the Bullet is rainbow affinity for everything. So I'll give them one thing, and that's that double Oden captain is pretty meh. There's not really a reason a lot of the time to use 2 Oden, but I'd say that's the case for most captains. Like Roger, if you do the Roger Oden combo, you obviously want 2 Roger, that's very good. And like Shane captains want 2 of them, but otherwise you just restrict yourself by using 2 of the same. Like sure, a lot of the time like you can use 1 on stage 4, 1 on stage 5, and that works. But I don't think it's a detriment that you want to mix up the captains at all. I don't think that at all. But yeah, especially Soba is an amazing unit with Oden that I'd agree that I wouldn't build a team without Soba with Oden. Soba is just too good. You could like try a unit like Shank's crew instead and get matching slots and use special and such. But yeah, I just want to share some of my talks with Oden, and I'll get back to farming Blitz now. I'm at like 420k. I have a lot to farm today, so yeah. Good luck everyone. And I hope you all go do well in the Blitz. It's a really good Blitz. At least if you have a 20 times or higher multiplier. It's worth farming for sure. So yeah, thanks again. Bye.